I'm Sam, and this is Amazing Travels. So I've officially been back in Berlin for 2 months now. 8 weeks have zipped right on by. Monday, I started my new job with Anglo Info Berlin, my uncompensated job because I do not have a visa yet. We want to make things not so illegal. So by not being paid, technically I'm not working, so boom, a way around the system. I know you're like, yeah, but you're not getting paid. You'll see. Monday, I met with Martin's friend Thomas, who works at this company called Solutions for Finance on Potsdamer Platz. And Martin hooked me up with him so that perhaps I can do some video work or photography work for his company, which would be good because it would be one of those freelance contracts which I can send to the visa office to try to get my visa approved. The conversation with him went really well. We spoke for about an hour. We talked about me, my skills, what I can do, what I can potentially do for him and his company. So it sounded really good. I sent him some sample work and we're just gonna see what comes of it. Hopefully something good. Monday, I finally signed up for the gym. I was sick and tired of not doing anything exercise-wise, so I was like, I'm gonna do this. Man, I'm gonna start working out. I didn't work out on Monday, of course. I was already like too tired from the day. So I Skyped with Steven instead, which was nice because he's been in New York for about 6 weeks now and I had no idea what was going on with his life. Thanks for keeping me updated, bro. But now it's all good. Tuesday, I woke up bright and early when Alex wakes up. 6:55 a.m. I was already in my shoes, headed to the gym. When I have a goal, I get things done. Ran for 30 minutes, did some abs, and then I was like, okay, let's take it easy because my body is not used to this. It's been like a year and a half since I've done anything consistent. Sad, I know, but gotta get into it. Don't want to get injured right away, you know what I'm saying? Afterwards, I went to Sergio's house to help him learn how to do some video editing. Got home and it was the premiere of Champions League once again. They're like in the final 16 teams or whatever. So I watched the game with the boys, George, Felix, Heshi, and Alex. I remember it was a very boring game. Wednesday, Alex and I went to the new Nike store, which opened here in Berlin. We're thinking about getting that fuel band where it like counts your calories and miles and all that stuff. Just as a little confidence booster to make you want to go further the next day. Pretty expensive though, 140 euros for a piece of rubber with some electric stuff on it. I've ran all my life without it, so I don't think I need it, but maybe it'll be cool. Alex and I also went to the gym that day, did some back and bicep and some running. Like I said, I've got a goal. Wednesday night was Champions League Bayern versus Arsenal. So of course Bayern was playing and I had to watch. We won. I think the score at the end was 2-0. Much more interesting than the game from the night before. Thursday, I had my English, well, I can't even say the word English. I had my English tutoring lesson with Lydia. 3 hours of pure English training. Yeah, she's a 13-year-old girl from Sweden who's been living in Berlin with her family for the last 7-8 years, and her English is pretty good. It's really nice to tutor her because she wants to learn. Friday at the gym, I was in for a little surprise. As I'm running on the treadmill, I look over to the side and there's my friend Thomas. What the heck? First of all, Thomas and I met coincidentally to begin with. Met at an Union game last year and then we were like, oh, we're gonna hang out. And we didn't get to do that, but one day we were at this giant street festival in Berlin and I come across him, just find him randomly out of nowhere. I always meet Thomas in the most random moments of life, but great timing. He had just got back to Berlin and we're gonna hang out and apply for jobs together because that's what he's looking for, that's what I'm looking for. After I got back from Superfit and meeting Thomas, I sat on the couch with Alex and ate chips and dip as we watched How I Met Your Mother. A little counterproductive, but it was yummy, so it doesn't count. Later on that night, I went to Sergio's house to film his YouTube TV show on my camera. We got to eat fries, drink a little wine, shoot a little video. You can't ask for anything better. Saturday, we got some visitors. Tanya and Alex got here from Amberg and we picked them up at Hauptbahnhof. The day was beautiful, 50 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, so sunny. We take Tanya and Alex to their hotel and then go to Alex's parents' house to chit chat a bit. Alex and I decided to go to Hackischer Markt and sit right there on the river by the Spree and eat a pizza. Originally, I wanted to eat Pfannkuchens, you know, Berliners. It's like a donut stuffed with jelly. It's like a, yeah, jelly-filled donut because I was really craving them. 2 bakeries. I went to 2 bakeries. They didn't have them. The pastry is called a Berliner. We're in Berlin. I was a little sad about that, but I guess pizza is almost the same. We had a hot dog pizza. That was interesting. Well, hot dogs, pickles, a little bit of ketchup and mustard in it. It was Alex's idea. I was like, it sounds horrible. But it actually tasted pretty good. Since the sun was kind of going down, we went shopping for some jeans. Alex bought some jeans and some shoes. He bought Vans, which I totally thought were cool. They're like blue, but they have a little bit of color on them. It's like, you gotta get those. You got to get them. They're cool. Later on that night, we went to David's house to just hang out, drank some beers, watched the German version of American Idol, Deutschland sucht den Superstar. It's pretty cheesy. The contestants from the show actually went to Cuba to compete. I thought that was interesting that like the contestants go to Cuba as if it was the Bahamas or Jamaica or something. Guess it's that whole Miami American thing where I'm not used to people just flying to Cuba for fun to shoot a TV show, but it was kind of cool to see Havana and all those old buildings. But I will not support this regime. That's for all my folks at home. Annie, I know you're throwing up the Hialeah hell yeah right now. Then we started to play this card game called Phase 10. There's 10 phases, so 10 rounds, and you need to get like a certain amount of cards or a certain number in a row of cards and all this stuff. It was really fun, but sometimes frustrating when I'm like, I'm one away. I didn't win. Sunday, we went to Alex's parents' house for our usual Mittagessen. Andrea made this delicious roast beef thing with red wine sauce, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Wow, that wine sauce was like, hello, how did you make that? Hello. Then Andrea, Uwe, Alex, and I went for a walk through this park, which was the first like German airport or like airplane base, and it was also used as some kind of base in World War II. Now it's a park. But I mean, some pretty cool history. The park is nice, huge. There's a bunch of people running and walking. It was really cool. I'm gonna want to run there when it gets a little warmer outside. Came home and saw the Bayern game, Bundesliga. Bayern won 4-0 against Hanover. Bada bing, bada boom. That was my week. Here is the week in review. It's a nice warm day. 50 degrees. Look at his jacket. Super dry. Super dry, super warm, right?
Not really warm, no.
You mean outside or the jacket?
That. It's not really cold either.
You're a true criminal.
Yeah. There's gotta be something wrong about that, right?
Alex thinks I'm like a creepy criminal because I'm always getting people in the background of my video making. You know, he's like, one day people are gonna notice. What if they don't like it? I don't think anyone's noticing, but
they will know. Because one day you become famous and then it'll all be like on the video.
I was like, I thought you were doing something with your arm.
I can't.
All right, this arm is broken right now. He pulled it while we were doing biceps or something. Tisk, 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 tisk. Someone is out of shape. Who is it? This man right here. It's okay, me too, but I'm getting into it. Right?
Mm-hmm. I hope so.
At Hauptbahnhof, look who it is, Alex and Tanya. Now we're on the train. What a pretty day outside, as you see. This is a German hotel. Someone please explain hola. Looking at my model boyfriend.
Liar.
Liar. Maybe a little bit of a lie. No, I'm not cold.
Look at you.
Look at me.
Show me everything here.
Excuse me? You want to dirty my pants?
The only one who's dirtying your pants is you.
Here. It's on manual focus. It's a beautiful day. I want to be outside all day, but Alex wants to go buy jeans because he decided he didn't want to buy jeans last time, but he's going to go back and get the same jeans.
What is this right there?
A hotel. If I want to take a picture of shadows.
That means Lonely Rider.
You think I'm a kid that played all alone, don't you? Shadow bridges are cool. Look at that. Look. Hater, hater.
Okay. I can't.
Us eating a hot dog pizza right here at Hakkaschemack. Look at the prettiness over there. Yes, and that's the pizza. This is what I ate from a bakery. It was like something cherry, very yummy. That was a little thing about Banksy, and there is Alexanderplatz. Oh, we are walking through the streets of Berlin. This guy was weird. He was like stomping back and forth. Unfortunately, I didn't get that on video. Check out his jacket. And here we are in where are we? Kudamm. Yes. Now we are playing that Phase 10 card game. Fotografieren? Nein, es ist ein Video. The car's been abducted by aliens. What are we gonna tell your parents?
The aliens took it.
Well, obviously, but there it is.
You tell them, okay?
I tell them?
Yeah.
Here we go. The American.
Because they already think I'm crazy, so. And they like you.
That's crazy. The car is clean. Then we went for a nice walk in this park that used to be the airfield. Oh yeah, and this guy was on the train carrying a giant piece of bark.